Go on then, Greggy. Go on then, babies.
The whole idea of me changing everything is to start with good intentions.
Oh, you want a sausage? You want a sausage? Oh.
Raking it up, boy. Raking it up. Right then, so I've got a bit of atmosphere going on here in the garden today. Any of you recognise this guy?
Quiet right at the front because people think I'm a bit of a weirdo talking to myself on the phone.
Your water change, you know, it's fantastic, and it's not easy to keep it smaller.
Big Betty down there, would you say she's yellow or orange, or what's your verdict on it? So, the rockery's going in. What I'd add real quickly as well, just as a bit of a tip for people that don't know about pHs and things like that.
What the hell is going on, man?
Oh, you got a fork there. Oh, next time when you ask me for a fork, make sure you relate to the right type of thing though, alright? You know what I mean? Right then guys, welcome back. James the Koi Whisperer. Got the pencil behind the arrow, only means one thing. More DIY. So today, basically, just using up some of the timber that I've got left from that feather edge, what I've done the other day. Wife wants me to sort out the front garden, so I'm going to sort out the front garden, but at the same time it'll give me a bit of prep. Basically, what's going on is that if I can work out what I need to get rid of in this garden, I'm thinking about losing a few things, losing my smoker there, whatever you call it. I've got to sort the front garden out. I'm going to get rid of a few of the pots that I've got here. Basically just plant them out the front more than anything. But I need to do a few jobs out the front. I'll come out the back. I wasn't going to film it, but I thought I'd just film it. I'll come out the back quickly, find something, and now I can't remember what I was looking for. Extension lead. So it's not even in the shed, typical me. But yeah, so I don't know if you want to stick around for this video. Always get up to something. I'll chuck the koi in there as well every now and then, just as I'm passing through, just for something to keep you all entertained. But yeah, so I'll get out the front and I'll show you what it's all about. Found the old extension, and guess who's out? Be a bit quieter out the front because people think I'm a bit of a weirdo talking to myself on the phone. But Bessie is out. Lucky in there. Get in there. Lovely. So, like I was saying, I wasn't going to film it, but I think I better just show you what I'm up to. So, I've got this rail here. The garden slants off a hell of a long way. The wife wants me to make this into a better looking flower bed. These trees have been in there for about 3 years, and there's just not a good enough compost or earth in there, nutrients for the plants, so they're starting to die off. So what the plans is to take them out of the pots, get rid of this plinth, get rid of that plinth, get rid of that plinth, put all of the plants in there what I've got, sort the trees out here. Still got to get rid of that fence, that's getting picked up today. I've got to have a tidy up in behind the back of that, and then basically all of the feather edge that I've got there, all of these offcuts, I don't want to waste it. So what I'm going to do, this looks horrible, this brick bit, so just to use it up, I've got that one length of 4x8, and then I'm just literally going to feather edge all the way across and then cap it off, and then probably do the same that side because I've got one length left that will do that bit as well. So using up the materials, getting it out the way, and tidying it up. Got to get rid of all that today as well at some point, so hopefully I'll get me mate to come round and then he can take it back for his firewood, or my mum will pick it up and burn it on the farm. Well, me and Rambo's out here having a go. We're just having a coffee break. Thank you very much. Gotta love the Koi Whisperer, but this is where we're at. So every single one I've got to cut and mark separately because the floor is not level, but I'm just literally patching it in to make it look better, aren't we, Jake? So we're going to get it done, get it sorted out, a bit of DIY, and you're earning how much an hour?
£5.
£5 an hour? That's a bit much, that is, Jake. Happy days. £5 an hour, so he comes straight out and he's like, Dad, I'll help. Didn't he, Jake? I mean, Toad. £5 an hour, you heard, didn't he, boy? So he comes straight out. He thought, Dad, what can I do to earn £5 an hour? Me and Rambo's just getting on with this, getting everything sorted out. Casey's coming out, she wants some treats. Been cutting the wood there, and well, tis certainly coming on now. we got to do the measure. Right now. And I'll drill. He's good there, Jake. Check the top. Perfect. Drive them home then, son. Go for it. Good hit. Well done. So we got a bit of destruction derby going on. Get on then, Tobe. Mother's come out to help out with us as well. There's a good old girl, really. But yeah, that's the plan. We're just making it. Want to change all of this and make it look a little bit nicer at the front of our house. Happy days. Jake, you doing the measurements, mate?
Yeah.
Well done, buddy. I'm gonna get the drill on it. Make sure you put your hand on the wood so it don't move. Make sure you're on your dot. That's it, and then go all the way through. And back out. Well then, next time, just make sure you put your fingers a little bit over the edge, because you don't want to drill through your hand, boy, alright? Yes, Dad? Raking it up, boy. Raking it up. Full graft mode, juice is out. Jake's on the fencing. See, all good? A little bit more needs coming off?
Yeah.
Alright, mate. Alright, get on then, Jake. Make sure you're right against the fence. That's it, finger and thumb. Well done, mate. Go and measure it up, see if it fits. See if you've done your measurements right. Is he good?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. How's the digging going anyway?
Yeah.
Do you not need me to get on there with me bit more weightation that I got? Well, 2 hours in, he's already counting his money, £5. He's saying, you owe me £10 already, Dad. He's saying he owes £7.50 because he started half an hour late. And, well, mother's labour's free, so that ain't too bad. But yeah, we're coming on now, look. It's looking tidy all the way up through. We are cutting every single one to length because the floor is slightly a little bit off, but it's not a problem. We'll sort it, and then obviously when it's all done, eventually when I get a bit of the top cap in, or I'll come up with an idea to cover it over the top. But as you're walking in through the house now, you get a good line going on. Isn't that right, dog? It's break time now, isn't it, boys? How long do you get?
10 minutes.
10 minutes break. Yeah, well done. Quick biscuit, and then we'll crack back on. She wants a biscuit. Always after a biscuit. But yeah, it's all coming on. We're almost there. And trees are going over there. Gives a lot more space. We've got all these rocks. We're going to make like a rockery down that back end. And little improvements. Something a little bit different for us to look at. And using up a bit of this, all these offcuts. All our feather edge I got there, I could take back, but I got another plan for that. So the rockery's going in. They're just getting rid of the earth they got left. All looking good. Tobe's hard at graft, Mum's hard at graft, Jake's hard at graft, and well, someone else is certainly hard at graft. She's laid down in the shade just chillaxing. But yeah, it's going to look absolutely hammer from back here. Obviously looking out at our garden, looking across down here at the front. It's all coming on. Little improvements, using up some offcuts, making good of what we got going on, and happy days. So as you can see, quick retreat at the dump, all the tools in. Basically, it started hammering down out there. We're getting there. Pretty much all the feather edge up through there is done. We got to do this side. But and then I've got to put the capping on. We're getting our rockery sorted down that end as well, looking absolutely wicked. But as you can see out there, good old British weather. Absolutely peeing down. Typical on me week off, and I'm planning to do garden stuff, innit? But we're having a cracking bit of fun anyway. Now it's time to stop for a bit of sausage bacon buddy, I reckon. So, seeming's it's bloody raining out there. Time to stop for some lunch. Bacon under the grill. Sausages in the oven. Jake's up there just having his lunch break. Mum's tidying up. Tobe's making us a cup of tea. It's a win-win chicken dinner, isn't it, boys? Yeah. Thank your mother for the... Right. See all that rain still coming down? There's still certainly coming down here, but it does look like there's a break in the old atmosphere somewhere over there, so hopefully it will stop. Yeah, it looks much better. But what if that was there was exactly from there to the very end, that block was exactly 4.8. I didn't have to trim nothing off the actual end of it. It would fit perfect. And that was the other length we had left. And I'm literally going to have to trim, what, 10 inches off the end of that. So out of all the bits of wood we had left, I've used it up to maximum. So that's a win-win, isn't it? Happy days. So yeah, just before I have lunch, I thought I'd just come out, give the koi a bit of a feed. They're all doing absolutely fantastic in there. Just thought I'd add real quickly as well, just as a bit of a tip for people that don't know about pHs and things like that. One of the main reasons why I've got a cover over my pond is to keep the rain out. The main reason behind that is because rainwater holds a pH of roughly around 5.5. That there's something that you don't want in your pond, especially in high volumes, because it can give you a pH crash. So basically that's the main reason why I put a roof over my pond, and obviously the pH is the main reason to keep that rainwater out. Too much rainwater in one go into a smaller pond or even into big ponds can cause you a lot of problems, and obviously a lot of downfall in one go can also cause you a lot of problems very, very quickly. So I don't know if all of you guys knew that, but rainwater holds a pH value of 5.5. And a lot of you already know, but your pH in the koi pond should be anywhere between 7 and, I prefer anywhere between 7 and 8. But you can stabilise that pH by using oyster shells or crushed oyster shells. But the best thing to use is a product called LifAqua, which I'll show you that later down the line. But LifAqua is a pH stabiliser, so it always keeps your pH roughly around exactly the same pH all the time. And that's what benefits koi, because they don't like pH changing, and especially not just in like 7 or 6, 7 and 8, I'm on about decimal points. So if your pH is generally in the morning you wake up and it's 7.5, and then in the evening when you go to bed it's 8.2, they don't like those big fluctuations. So if you can keep it as stable as possible, chuck some more food up. Yeah, if you can keep it as stable as possible, your koi will definitely appreciate it. So just a little tip while we're doing a bit of fencing. So let's go and crack on and have a nice bacon and sausage sandwich, I reckon.
God, get your eyes on that. Home cured dry back bacon. Proper homemade sausages made from myself up the butcher's. Let's get these bad boys in a bit of bread.
What do you reckon then, boys? Any good? You've got to eat good food, don't you? Cool, let's get this one down me neck. Happy days.
Oh, you want a sausage? You want a sausage? Oh.
Well, back at the graft. Advantage of being a carp fisherman, I do make carp videos as well. If anyone wants to check out my carp fishing videos, link up here somewhere. But yeah, so basically we're just setting up a bit of waterproof just to put the tools. We want to get this side done, and well, just things you got to do, but it's only a slight drizzle, so we're all cracking on. We're all getting it done. Happy days. Well, you joined us back on a quick overnighter. Nothing to report yet, but well, we're only joking. We'll show you we're out in the garden. But we're cropped up here underneath. Got the saw down there, And yeah, basically we're just measuring up what we need, and we're gonna basically replica what we've done across there to the side that is sitting in front of us, and we're just gonna move down the garden underneath the umbrella as we're going, aren't we, Jake?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the job done, but we're having a bit of fun, aren't we? Thank you, mother of the rabbits. Right, the saw's in there. I'm just stood up having a bit of a break a minute. So this one's all pinned down now. He ain't going nowhere. I've got a feather edge all the way along the bottom of that, all the way up to the top. Bit of a sneaky fag break. I managed to get that tree, which was out the back near the shed, managed to get that pot out the front. That was the idea, that was the plan. To get rid of one more pot from the back, open up a bit more space in the back garden. And what we're going to do, we're going to create like some sort of rockery up this end. We pull back the sheeting, the membrane, which that there stuff pretty much just stops any of the weeds growing through. So I'll cut that to shape, and then in behind the back, everything's all win-win. But what a bloody disaster. As soon as I start a job, it's been sunny all the time. As soon as I start a job, rain comes down. And it's just my luck, but it don't stop me. It can't stop me, because it's the only time I get to do stuff. It's when I book a bit of time off work. So I'm planning to get this job done, and then the rest of the week it's family trips out, as we should be on holiday, camping in a caravan somewhere, or bivvied up in a fishing lake somewhere. But that being said, let's just crack on and get the job done. Situation, Jake, you're clocking off early or something, are you?
Yep.
You happy with 20 quid?
Yeah.
4 hours work, like?
It's nice in the morning, nice and sunny. It just started raining.
not feeling it anymore. All right, mate. Go inside. You ain't getting your 20 quid till the end of the week, though. Is that all right? I'll sort you out later on, boy. So mother's still out. She's doing her bit over here. I keep calling her mother. She's a wife. Anne-Marie, she's called. So, yeah, everything's going on here. Just started this corner. Lovely jubbly. Like a glove. Well, just a bit of an update. So I'm almost down all of the end. I've been doing it in between the rain, just stretching my legs a minute. We've got that one there planted in there. There's a rockery down there with those two shrubs at the bottom. We took out, they were in between these three fern trees. So we're just making use of it, and it's not cost no money at all. So that's what it's all about. Little improvements and making good of it. Happy days. Look at it out there. It is blowing an absolute hoolie, man. Most people think I am absolutely nuts in my street, but I don't give a monkey's. Getting the job done. Happy days. Listen to it. Listen to it, man. I mean, there's rain, and this is bloody hardcore. What the hell is going on, man? Always the way, innit? One job leads to 10. So, just gonna get in here, give this a bit of a pressure wash, cleared it all out, give it a bit of a clean up, sort that out. I've got a heap full of stuff to take to the skip, or, well, don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. All the plastic, all the wood's not a problem, gas bottle's not a problem, metal's not a problem. Say plastic boxes. Anyone want a shower DIY one, give me a text and you can have it for free. But yeah, get in here, tidy up all of this, and then, well, that'll be the end of the day, I reckon. No rest for the wicked, see? No rest for the wicked. Still no mercy on my day. Right then, so that's me all washed up. I had to go up and have a shower, man. After that pressure washing, I got shit eye, as they say. But that being said, I thought I would just show you what the garden's looking like. It's not completely finished. It's still a bit wet out there, mine. I just thought I'd show you what it looks like now. And obviously, just let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it was worth me doing. And, well, I'm probably gonna finish it in this video. So, well, I might finish it, I might not. Just check it out. Take a look at this. Right, so my stack of wood's been dwindled down, not much left. All the feather edge done, running up through, all looking smart. And then we got a little rockery going on down there. This one here used to live in the back garden, but I wanted it gone because I need the extra room for when the new pond comes. Got another rockery in here. All of these rocks all come out of my pond as well a few years ago, so I didn't chuck anything out. Obviously, we're going to put a couple more plants in there. We got to get some more gravel. The wife wants to put a different type of colour of gravel in there, and then we got to put some membrane down to stop the weeds coming up. I've got to go to the skip and get rid of all of that. That's all been tidied in here as well. Looks 10 times better with a quick clean up, but I'm going to put my smoker, barbecue smoker in there at the back, bring the bin forward, and that's why I wanted to clear it out. But yeah, that being said, I'm going back inside because, well, people think, I'm sure it just seems a bit weird me out the front talking about a video, if you get me drift, because neighbours might think, what the hell is he up to? But yeah, that being said, let's get out and have a look at the koi, and then I'll be back with you in a bit. Yeah, so coming back to the koi again quickly. They're all doing absolutely fantastic. Water quality's brilliant. I'm actually just out here just doing a bit of a water change at the moment. Just dropped the Epic. Needed to be dropped. No, the only reason why I use that is all I call as a water dumpster. Just a quick way of me chucking out 10% of the water a couple of times and then going again, because as a filter it's shocking. Right, so we're in the car. We're just off, basically just at a local hardware store, just to pick up some essentials that we need to finish this garden off. So stick around and see what we get up to and see how this actually finishes up. Happy days. Right, so just down at a local hardware store, picking out some bits. What gravel we're going to get to finish off our garden. What gravel you think? Everyone's got a mask on because you've got to wear a mask. Pain in the backside, but you've got to do it. Just having a way up. Well, let's have a look and then we'll show you what we get when we get back home. So she went with some white gravel. She wanted some white stuff, so we got 6 bags of that, a couple of plants just to finish it off, and a couple of welly boots. Only joking. So I'll load all this in now because I see everyone just left me to do it like normal. Oh yeah, let's get on in, get all this loaded in there. Hey love, what did you say? You was after a fork? Did you want a fork? Oh, you got a fork there. Oh, next time when you ask me for a fork, make sure you relate to the right type of thing though, alright? You know what I mean? So, the gravel's going in. The wife's got her knife out, filling in the gravel. I've got a bit of technical issues with the old gate. It's getting stuck on this back edge, so I've just ironed up the gate extra 30mm, just so it clears this section. It's just rubbing on here, so I'm just hiring up the gate 30mm, knocking off a little bit, and well, the quickest way of me doing it anyway. Right then, so gravel's in that side, gravel's in that side. Last job, bit of the Okura coat, and just literally blast all the way up through there. Little touch up on the fence because I had to raise that up, like I said, cut it off, and then just blast all the way up through there. Winner chicken dinner. But it's certainly coming on, looking nice, and well, the wife's happy, so I'm happy. Winner chicken dinner. Right then, so we're all painted, looking very nice, and well, more than happy how it's turned out. Little improvements like that tidies up your garden, but the advantage is, well, the wife don't really know, I managed to get that one out the back garden, I managed to get that out the back garden, and then we managed to we had a few of these rocks out the back piled up. I managed to get rid of all of them as well, and made good of what was out here already out the front. So yeah, more than happy with how things has turned out. It looks nice and smart running down both sides, and happy days is all I can say. Little improvements, and used up 2 piles of the scrap I had left, but I will keep that just in case I come up with some other crazy idea. Yeah, I reckon that wouldn't be a bad shout. So yeah, anyway, so basically I'm going to end the video here. My mate's out, we popped out for a cup of tea. So we're just talking garden planning about the new pond, what's going on and what's happening. But as you can see, I'm freeing up more and more space, getting a bigger feel for the garden, working out where the new pond can go, working out where the best place the pond can go, and obviously tying into the fact of keeping everything that I want to keep, because I do use it. I need a man shed, I need to keep my tools. Yeah, so basically on that note, I thought I'd just finish up the video here, show you the koi for a little bit. Just about to chuck in some clay. I did have a little visitor today as well, so I'll chuck that on the end of the video just to give you a bit of entertainment. And well, on that note, right then, so I've got a bit of atmosphere going on here in the garden today. I've got some equipment set up, but I have actually got a little visitor to come over to say hello. So any of you recognise this guy?
Oh, you people, I come around here to torture James with a camera and a mic.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of a catch up, say what's going on sort of thing, and obviously spilling a few beans of me new pond designs. And well, not many people would know about it, but there's a selected few what's knowing, and a few more ideas and other people's input into certain things. And well, it's just one of them situations. But yeah, you got to all get amongst it, have a bit of a chat. And as old Devon Coy got his own YouTube channel, so it's definitely worth checking him out and going across, subscribing to his channel. But yeah, on that note, we're gonna have a few more cups of tea and a couple of smokes, I expect, and
have a look at his fish.
Have a look at the fish and a few more pond talks, I expect. Happy days.
Your water, James, you know, it's fantastic, and it's not easy to keep a smaller volume of water clear and good. It's harder than a larger volume.
Yeah, definitely. But just while we're on the subject there, a lot of you know, basically I always talk about my Big Betty down there being yellow, and yeah, basically I just thought I'd ask Martin quickly if he's on my side or if he's on the wife's side. So Big Betty down there, would you say she's yellow or orange, or what's your verdict on it?
I'm going to sit on the fence and say it's halfway in between the two.
Is that because you're round, or because...
Leaning towards orange, I'm afraid.
Yeah. But yeah, just a bit of banter for them, the people that don't know. Basically, me and the wife, we always have a bit of banter, saying that my biggie down there, the Kajaku, is orange. The yellow Yamabuki down there, and then the Kajaku down there, which is we call Big Betty. Basically, we always have a bit of banter, saying, is it yellow, is it orange? And I'm on the yellow side, the wife's on the orange side, and Martin's here sort of saying he's in between the both.
Leaning towards the wife, mate.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a bit of banter, but I thought I'd get a second opinion just on film. But I still think it's yellow. And well, on that note, happy ponding, and I'll catch you on the next one.